Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my review of Street Fighter 2V Episode 3. Now, before I get into this review, I wanted to go ahead and give my thoughts on the last episode. My last episode, I didn't give you a rating, and I was going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think it was a good episode, but there wasn't a whole lot of story progression there, so I kind of thought it was a little lacking in that department, but I figured, it did structure the characters a little bit, but overall, the only real story progression was that they take a flight, to Hong Kong, and that was it. So I figured I'd get that out of the way and just say, 8 out of 10 for that. But as you guys can see, I'm in a new location setting up for video. If this style doesn't end up working out, I'll change it. But since I'm going to moving to a new place, I actually have to change the way I make my episode reviews. I mean, I could kind of make them the same, but the laptop I had all the project and stuff on, the way I actually did them, I can't do them that way anymore for whatever reason. The biggest issue I have with that is the fact that it had that template that I had where I had, Street Fighter 2V episode whatever, episode 1 review or episode 2 review. And now I'm going to have to change it a bit. It's not going to be that bad, but it's just going to be kind of annoying. So hopefully I can change this a bit and make it still look good. So I hope you guys still enjoy it anyway. As you guys can tell, I still have the box art over here. So yeah, I do still have that. I just don't have it focused on anything. If you guys do happen to prefer that way, though, I can change it back. It doesn't really bother me either way. I just figured I'd focus more on the art just because I think the art, it just has more of what to do than just me being in the video, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know if you guys like this whole couch setup or what, but I figured I'd at least explain, why the reviews look different than what they did in the other videos, so. But anyway, Street Fighter 2V Episode 3. This is a cool episode. I really like this episode because it brings in my favorite depiction of Chun-Li. In other sources, Chun-Li has been, depicted as like a detective in some of the anime stuff, and I think in the Street Fighter movie, the 1994 movie, she's depicted as a news reporter, which is kind of laughable. But I will have a review on that as well if you guys are ever looking forward to that, if I don't already have it up by the time you see this video. But yeah, Chun-Li, she was this character who had this character like that she was young, in the Street Fighter 2 games, when you beat the game as Chun-Li, she says, oh, now I can, go back to being a young single girl or whatever. And the other depictions of her aren't really like that. She's a lot older or whatever, and that's what I really like about this, is this episode introduces Chun-Li. And I'll go ahead and backtrack and at least tell you how the episode starts. It starts off as Ken and Ryu landing in Hong Kong. They're flying in that plane. And they land in Hong Kong, and they stop at a hotel, I guess, to stay somewhere because a flight from Hong Kong, or from the US to Hong Kong, is probably a pretty tiring flight, probably takes quite a long time. And so aside from that, they go into this hotel, right? And they go up and they ask the hotel guy, they could have a room, and they say all the rooms are closed. He's like, well, how about we just get the penthouse suite? And that's one thing I thought was pretty cool about this, was they had the penthouse suite. And they're gonna get it. You just know Ken Masters being a rich boy and all that, he's gonna get it. And after they said that, they're like, oh yeah, but it's $20,000 a night, or I don't know how they actually put it. I think they actually said 20,000 a night. So whatever that is in Chinese money, I don't even know what Chinese have for currency. I don't know if I don't think it's yens, but I don't know. But anyway, 20,000 a night. I don't know how expensive that is, but Ken still buys it, which is kind of funny. the baggage guy takes their bags, and they can carry them, but this guy's like, oh no, let me take your bag, Mr. Masters, and all that. So he ends up doing that, and afterwards they get up there. That's another thing I like about this is that they show the animation style again. They show how nice it looks and how detailed certain things are, and they show this really nice looking hotel room. It's got a pool. Oh man, it's awesome. And another thing I think that's kind of funny is they jump in the pool naked, which is funny because I think it kind of makes the show a bit ballsy, having naked people in their show. I think that's kind of cool, I guess. It makes it ballsy. It's not like I like looking at naked guys or anything, but I just think the fact that, they do that, they say hell, damn, shit, they say all that stuff, So I think that's really cool. I think it makes the show pretty ballsy for what it is. And anyway, I think they do some swimming or something. They do some various activities. And then they call the hostess the hotel girl or whatever. I guess she's a hostess or whatever she's supposed to be. Tour guide, that's what it was, tour guide. Yeah, Chun-Li is the tour guide. They call her up and say, oh, she sounds really cute. And they make a bet, apparently. If one of them loses, they do finger push-ups, which I thought was pretty funny. And obviously, they see Chun-Li come in through the elevator, I think. And obviously, yeah, I think Ryu has to do finger push-ups or something. It's pretty funny and comical. And she's like, hi, I'm Chun-Li, your tour guide. And basically, they call for a helicopter. And they get to fly around in a helicopter. It's really pretty cool because then you get to see the nightlife city of Hong Kong and all that, which is pretty cool. And then after that, they kind of pull this thing. I call it the Lion King. Because in the Lion King, if you guys have ever seen that, they talk about this area, they look beyond all this land and stuff, and there's a shadowy place, and he's like, what's that shadowy place? And he's like, you must never go there, Simba, you know what I mean? And it's the same kind of thing here. They're like, what's that shadowy place over there? And they're like, oh, and then the helicopter pilot's like, boy, I ain't going over there. And I think he even has like some sort of redneck, like southern hick type of voice or something. He's like, boy, I ain't going over there. And, it's funny because Chun-Li agrees. She's like, oh yeah, let's go over there. It's fucking great. So anyway, they stroll on down there. I don't know, somehow they convince the pilot to go down there. And they end up going down there. And after they get down there, they go through this tournament or whatever. There's a big fighting match down there, and I guess it's underground fighting. I mean, I don't think there's any rules or anything. I don't remember if anyone gets killed or not. I don't think so. I think they just get knocked out. But anyway, they have like this undefeated dude, and Ryu and Ken decide to enter this tournament, right? And Chun-Li is there as well. And you don't get to see her fight. Her fighting skills are still a mystery, I guess. But, you get to see her, doing whatever. And what she does, she actually is the money holder, the money pool thing. She bets all the money, and Ken, I think it was Ken who says that, and he's like, if either of us get in the ring, bet all your money on me, on Ken or Ryu, or me and Ryu, or whatever he says. And yeah, they end up entering, and I think Ryu starts out first, and I think he gets busted up a little bit, but then I think he ends up kicking, they all end up kicking everybody's ass there. And then there's like a Hellraiser or Damnation or whatever his character name is, I can't remember. And he's in there, and so just these random, third-party kind of side characters. But they're still pretty cool, I guess. And you get to see them fight, and I don't know if it was Ken or Ryu. It's been a while since I've seen it, but anyway, one of them kicks the other one's ass, the dude's ass, and then they end up taking all this fucking money, and they got this big ass thing of money. And this boss guy or whatever, you know, says, "Don't let them escape," you know, so they just fucking cleaned house with him and just left, you know, and they end up chasing him down, I think, and that's pretty much the end overall. So overall, I'm gonna give this episode a 9 out of 10. It's not perfect 10. I don't know what I would flaw it for, but I'm sure if I sat there, you know, I think there should have been something a little more there, but overall it was fine. And I think the episode went really well, and it left a nice little cliffhanger at the end, I guess. So I really like that. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching another Street Fighter 2 V review, and I'll see you guys all for the next one. Thanks for watching.
Hitting MCs like, "Oh, you kid," in the Cadillac where I rock my music. With an attitude, boy, I'm ruthless. All in the hood, baby, acting stupid. Boy, you're useless. I keep greener than vodka. I lay him on his back to the clock. It's time. Yeah, you wanna fight, then line up. It's like Terminator looking for O'Connor. It's not for minors, it's only for the pros. Oh no, hit him high.
Hey, yo, Doc, hit him low.
I can smell beef when I walk through the door. That's why I carry the K like I'm solo. Yeah, bro, you want problems? I give it to you. And run back, tell your block what I did to you. Put your ear to it and get stumped out. Street Fighter, boy, nobody pull guns out.